Okay, so today's video, we're going to be talking about making YouTube videos here as a small channel and what that entails. Our main topics are going to cover where we started and the whole process of that up until now, including what it takes to actually start. We're going to go over some hurdles and challenges, some comments I received, both positive and negative, and how to deal with all of those, and what the future of the channel might look like. So, as far as when we started about a year and a half ago now, around there. And I started streaming on Twitch and doing YouTube, mostly streaming though. I thought my idea was I play games anyways. I was going to continue to play some video games, and so why not record or stream them, and we'll just see how it goes. And so that's what I did for a while. And it went pretty well. I joined a couple small communities that also stream, and it was pretty fun to have that sort of support. Now, what I will say is streaming is your success is almost sort of based on how long you stream, and of course time, how long you've been doing it, because then you get more followers and more support. But it really comes down to how long you stream. And so if you have like a 2 hour stream, for example, you might get, you might total like 10 viewers. If you do a 4 hour stream, you might get 15 viewers in that time. The reason that is because Twitch really promotes streams based on views and numbers that they have. And so if you have, say you get like 5 new viewers over the course of an hour, the first hour you might have like 5 rotating viewers. The second hour you might get another 5, so you might have 10. And then the third hour you might have like 15. But now that you have 15, your stream's going to come up more often in Twitch's homepage and such. And so now more people will see your stream, more people will join it, and then you will have more people on your stream. And that kind of incentivizes you to keep streaming in a way too. Now, personally, I also have a full-time job. This is more of a hobby, because the reason I call it a hobby is because it doesn't actually pay much of anything right now, because it is a small channel. Um, but I do it because it's fun and because I like to do it. And so I have made that sort of time commitment to doing that, um, because I like it. The thing is, with streaming, it takes a lot of hours depending on how often you stream. And like I said, the more you stream, the more often, the more time you spend with your community, the more it grows and the faster it grows. Um, that's hard with a full-time job, because if you're spending, if you go to work, you come home, and then you spend 3 hours a day streaming, that's a lot of time you could spend doing errands, cleaning up the house, etc., etc., things like that. Streaming's very difficult in that regard. Also, making videos on top of that is another completely separate time commitment. My idea was I can make a YouTube channel, edit down the streams to be more watchable, and that'll be like my YouTube channel side of things. And we'll see how that goes. I also did some experimenting with streaming on Twitch versus YouTube and things like that. I find Twitch to be, at least like when I did it 9 months ago, that's about when I stopped on Twitch. Twitch to still have been the better option for newer people, just because of the suggestions that you can get and such. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe YouTube is a better place for that. But Twitch is still, I think, the bigger streaming platform right now. About 9 months ago now, maybe 10 months ago, I was actually deployed. I was getting deployed overseas with the army. And so I kind of had to do, I wasn't going to be able to stream, that's for sure. And so up to that point, I was kind of gearing down my streaming a little bit and focusing more on the YouTube side of things, because I was able to make videos just for YouTube and kind of have those be uploaded while I was overseas to kind of keep the channel going. I understand that kind of hindered the quality a little bit, because I had to edit so far in advance, and have those come out. And that was sort of a calculated decision. Um, and I also reduced the amount that I uploaded because I just didn't have that huge backlog of content. So I had to record a lot in order to get some content to come out while I was actually gone and unable to make new content. Now, fortunately, and that's about that time is when my YouTube channel was doing actually pretty okay. It was starting to grow a little bit, and I was excited. Um, Now I'm back, and recently in the past month that I've been back, I've seen the channel getting better for sure because now I'm able to actually make new videos that are more recent, more relevant, and I'm still like relearning how to edit in a way and still getting used to this whole thing all over again after like 8 months. So there is some challenges there, but for the most part it's getting better, and I'm excited because some of my more recent videos are the ones that are getting more views, which is great. This is actually the best month as far as numbers go that I've had pretty much since I've started. And what that looks like is my best video that I've done did like, I think right now it's at like 14,000 views, and I made like 30 to 40 bucks on that video. And so realistically, that's the best video I did. I'm not making really anything on this channel as of right now. Some hurdles and challenges and what you need to start a YouTube channel is I built a computer, but I was probably going to do that whether I started streaming, making videos or not, because I like to play games. I like to I 3D print stuff. I do a lot other than just this. So that I was probably gonna get that computer anyways or build it. It might not have been as built up as it is now, but I still would have that would have still been a cost I would have had anyways. I did buy a camera for this. I did buy a mic obviously for this. You know, some of the decorations were inspired by having sort of a nice room to be able to for the audience to see, so it's not just some random ass room. Like the lights, the foam panels, obviously they're nothing great. I have to actually, one of the challenges right now is I have to move very soon, so I'm gonna be taking all this down and trying to move, and that might take a week or two for me to set back up and actually start making stuff again. So there might be like a week where maybe I'm not able to upload something that I've already recorded, something like that. So that's also one of the challenges. I mean, I think you don't have to buy a camera like specifically to make videos. You don't have to buy a super nice mic, and I don't have a super nice mic, and I don't have like the best camera either. But they're fairly decent enough for me to at least make the quality that I'm able to afford right now. Ideally, in an ideal situation, I would have like $1,000 camera here and here, but I don't got that kind of money. Other than my mic is decent, but it is not perfect by any means. I'm still tweaking the color correction, and I'm still tweaking the audio, and I'm still making sure the lighting's good. So there's a lot that I'm changing behind the scenes to make sure my videos are as good as they can be. And that actually brings me to like the comments that I've received. Some of the comments that I get range from like very positive, very nice, like I can't believe this channel only has 1,000 subscribers, which makes me feel great. Like makes me, based on that comment, I'm like, wow, should I have more? Like that makes me feel great. Obviously, some of the comments are like specifically relating to the video, like how could anyone think this situation is okay, or like they're very specific to the video, just commenting on the situation in the video itself, which is great to see engagement like that. It does help the videos if people just give their opinions. Then here we get into like the negative, almost like useless comments. that really add nothing, which is unfortunate to see. For the most part, I just kind of leave those alone and ignore them, because there's no really reason to respond or to engage in any way with those just mean-spirited comments for really no reason. Some of them I have gotten some like good criticism comments which actually have helped me, and I like to take criticism and use that to better the content that I make. There was one recently. They didn't word it in the nicest way, but I got like, my color correction's bad, and okay, that's fair. I'm trying to fix that, and I'm trying to tweak that, make it better, but there's only so much I can do. But I will continue to try and make it better. Some of it's also just the lighting. I have lighting on one side and don't have very lighting on this side. So one's going to be darker and one's going to be lighter. Also, I don't see it as a huge deal because, I don't know. Having a little bit of a difference doesn't seem like it affects things that much. But I get consistency between two shots is pretty important. The mic, this is something I've realized myself, is sometimes the mic filters, sometimes my OBS doesn't save my settings and I have to redo my mic filters, and it affects the audio quality sometimes, and it's too late to like re-record the audio or something, and so that is unfortunate. And so I am trying to get better with that. Then there's just comments that are like just rude, and they're almost like insults disguised as criticism, where there's nothing you can do to really fix it, because again, I have limited time to make these videos. I have limited resources to make these videos because it doesn't actually pay anything as of right now. So it's not like I can reinvest anything into the channel to make it better. I can slowly improve it over time by using my own funds, but that's something I don't want to go all into just to, I don't want to sink all my money into buying a better equipment if the channel's not going anywhere. There, some of the other negative comments are like, who cares? Who cares about this topic? I'm like, if you don't care, just don't watch the video. Somebody might care. Somebody who's watching the video might care. That's why you click on the video, is if you think you would care about this topic in any way, or you think it might be entertaining, then that video is for you. If not, and you just don't want to watch that video, you don't need to watch it. That's the point. And then there's a few that's like, or there's one in particular that's like, you're covering topics that are a couple days old, and streamers have already covered all this stuff. And that's interesting because, for one, YouTube videos may take a little bit longer than a stream. Obviously, a stream is live and they're able to cover topics as they're happening and talk about those. Whereas YouTube videos, you have to record the video, you have to edit it, and then you have to upload it. And I have to do that all while still working and doing everything else that I do. And so, yeah, a topic might just happen on Friday, and then I might record it on Friday, and then edit it on Saturday, and then upload it on Saturday. And so I might be a day behind, I might be 2 days behind on when the event actually happened, or something like that. But that's still pretty recent. That's still a pretty good turnaround. And so those comments don't really make much sense to me, at least when comparing to streamers. That's like comparing apples to oranges. Streamers are able to immediately cover topics because they're live, whereas videos take a little bit longer to cover topics. And I get it, some people upload videos the same day on topics, no problem. I would love to do that if I had more time to do that. Because if I'm at work and something happens, I can't just leave work and start making a video. I have to finish work and then record, and then probably the next day edit, because that takes like, an hour or something. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay on like recent event videos. And the main videos that I make are like reviews on like shows and such. Their commentary on situations that happen, and some gameplay videos. Those are the main three. I also do some like one-off random videos, but those are fewer and farther between. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. If you guys want to know anything else about, you know, starting a channel or making a small channel and growing from there, well, I'm in the stages of slowly growing. I'm only at, you know, 1,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping that the future of the channel is good, but we will see. And hopefully one day, ideally in the distant future, I can make something from these videos, and I can actually, it won't just be a hobby anymore, it'll actually pay a little bit. And if I do ever make money from this, I will improve my equipment to make better quality content. I will be able to hire like a video editor to make my editing better than what it is, because I can only do so much. I did do some editing classes in high school, but again, that was years ago, and I'm still relearning and figuring out exactly the best ways to do editing. And so yeah, one day maybe it'll maybe the content and the quality will improve. Right now I'm still trying to slowly improve, like I said, but it is a slow process because I'm doing it all myself. So keep that in mind. And thank you guys for watching this. If you have a small YouTube channel or a YouTube channel or some type of content that you create, good luck to you. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.